Okay, I figured I would take this video to show you what I mean by poor drainage in Mineola. You can see there's lots of big puddles everywhere, and we're just really getting, well, it's starting to get a little heavier now, but we'll take you for this walk in the rain here, and we'll show you what I mean by poor drainage. You can see there's big puddles everywhere, alright? Alright, but this is not the worst of it, alright? So, again, it's not raining that heavy, it's just light rain. Look at all these big puddles. All right, you don't see this on the South Shore. It was raining in Belmore. I didn't see it. But here, you got these big puddles everywhere. I'm going to show you where there's poor drainage in Mineola. And there's plenty of locations where there's poor drainage. So I'll take you for this walk in the rain in Mineola here. Alright, over here it's not too bad. This has to do with the weather, so we show you, again, this is why I don't like going out in the rain. Again, it's not really raining that heavy. It's, alright, maybe a little light, so maybe occasional moderate rain right now. See, now over here you see the issue you have a big, like, stream that you gotta cross. Alright? It's like you gotta wear boots every time it rains in this town. There's a big puddle right there. There's very poor drainage, and you know, we may be getting 1 or 2 inches of rain. These systems now. Imagine if you're getting a tropical storm. I mean, we're going to see more and more of these type of heavy rainfall events, and the drainage here can't keep up with it. And we're going to see more flooding, and the flooding won't just be a nuisance to people walking, it's going to start flooding buildings and stuff. You can see it's starting to rain heavy. I was hoping to beat this more moderate rain coming in, but you can see we're not going to beat it, so we're going to have to deal with it. That's alright, it gives me the chance to show you what it's like. Because I put a post up of a puddle, and that was on the east side of Mineola on Roslyn Road. Now, whose bright idea was to have this draining right here like this? Now, when it gets cold, this actually becomes a sheet of ice. Well, that's what I mean. Drainage here is not good. Well, this spot actually isn't so much a problem. It's just bad design having it. That should be draining into the street, not across the sidewalk. I'll show you what else we got going on. Oh, there's that homeless person. There's a homeless person that hangs out here every night now. And it's a ghost town. I'm going to have to deal with this tomorrow, too. I'm going to show it to you if it's coming down tomorrow as well. So, I'm coming up to a spot that floods. Well, the rain has just started, so it might not have flooded yet. And even the sidewalk, you can see, look, big puddle there. That's poor drainage. This puddle hasn't built up yet, but sometimes it does. Hopefully it hasn't yet. Yeah, this isn't really showing you how bad it normally gets. Because the rain just started. I was hoping to beat it. That's why I took the other bus. We didn't beat it. It's starting to pour now. I was hoping to beat this stuff. Not happening. Not tonight. Fortunately. Alright, I think this is the spot where there's a habit of a buildup right here. So, right here, you'll see. Let's see if it's built up over here yet, or hasn't yet. It will. You can see it's starting to already. This puddle grows, and what will happen is this puddle will wind up taking over the whole sidewalk here eventually. And you have these potholes too that you got to be careful of. Step in one of them, you're going to be soaked. This is all a river over here. You can't see, but it's all a little river. And the rain's just started, but this is going to all be flooded by tomorrow. It's really coming down now. You know, this is why I should have taken that bus. Should have taken that bus. But this light isn't changing. I don't know what's going on. We're going to have to go through it. And then what you have over here, again, you get these areas, you put the light on here so you can see that. It's gone. You can't really see too well, but there's a river there. That's all a river. Alright. You can see the rain has just started, and we're already starting to see flooding in Mineola. You can see it. Here's another example over here. It's just started. Alright, we already got little rivers and streams you gotta cross. I mean, you walk around Rockville Center, you don't see this. Alright, you don't see this on the South Shore. I mean, everybody talks about flooding on the South Shore, but you can get freshwater flooding from poor drainage in other parts of the island. Freshwater meaning rainwater. Alright, that's what we're seeing here. Alright, so I want to point that out. This is another area that floods pretty regularly here. See, this is what you have to step over. Somebody said, oh, it's just a little puddle. Step over it. Well, this is not a puddle, it's a lake. So, because of all the water here, I cannot cross. Unless I had a pair of boots on, which I don't feel like getting all wet over. So again, I don't know if you can see that, but that is a lake right there. And that is a lake. I have the light on the phone, that's what looks a little weird, but this is all flooded. Alright, it's all okay. This is all flooded, so you can see that right there, all flooded. Hopefully you can see that clearly. This is all a lake, so how am I supposed to cross? Somebody says, oh, well, just cross. It's just a puddle. Just go around it. Well, if I have to go around it, then I've got to walk in the street, and that's what I'm going to have to do. So I got to jump over this. Ooh. You can see it's this way on the other side, too. We also got a flood. Now, remember, the rain has just started, all right? The rain has just started. Here's another look at it. All right. So the drainage here is very poor. In fact, the sidewalk ahead of me looks like it's flooded as well. So again, it's not raining. All right, we got moderate rain now, but I mean, it's not a downpour. It's just moderate rain. But I got to dodge these puddles. Oh, that's right. You can't see them. It's dark in this town. There we go. You might be able to see them now. You know, this phone, the light on this phone is not so good. But there are puddles and lakes here. There's another one up ahead here. I don't know if you can see the water kind of shimmering off there. That's also flooded. Alright, so got to walk around that. Turn this off. Doesn't really do much. And so this is why I don't like going out in the rain, hopefully. So when you see me complaining about the rain, you'll understand why. And maybe if you live in a town where the drainage is halfway decent, and again, the rain just started. We're just in the moderate rain right now. And it's already flooding. You have a lot of, impervious surfaces in this town. Not a whole lot of natural space. And again, here we go again. There's a river there. See if you see that. Right. Another river. You can see I can get across over here. This is like hiking on a flooded trail. There you go. This is a perfect example of what I mean by flooding. You should be able to see that just fine, I hope. Unless my phone is crappy, I know, but you should be able to see that just fine. Now, you know what? I'm not taking my camera out. You know, I'll probably be able to look at this tomorrow. Take another video for you. But, step over this. Hopefully you can see that's flooded already. And the rain just started. Alright. The rain just started. Maybe I can get my camera out and take a picture of it. Just to show you. This is hard when you're holding the umbrella. I hope you can see it. I hope you can see that it's flooded. Yeah, the light should be shining across it there. Oh yeah, this phone is terrible. There, look at it. You can see it's all flooded out. Right, so you're supposed to cross that, right? So, that's an example of what the flooding is. And this happens all over Mineola because there's very poor drainage here. So, back on the dark street again, but there you go. That's what I mean why I hate going out in the rain. So, that's it. That ends this video, and hope you understand why I hate going out in the rain. And, let me know. Do you think the drainage is really bad in here? Because I think it is. I mean, it's pretty bad. That shouldn't happen, all right? Shouldn't have huge puddles like that. The rain has just started. It's going to look a lot worse tomorrow. I guess I'll have to show it to you then when you can see more. That's it.